So if they retired, you're going to have to blow up this whole thing?
I don't know what you mean by blow it up. I mean, we're going to quit or what?
Just start all over again?
No, well, let's just be grateful that they didn't retire. Both those guys played very well late last season. KG had a spectacular second half of the season, maybe as good a basketball as KG's played in a Celtic uniform. And Paul was player of the month in the month of March. It was like runner-up player of the month in the month of April, and finished the season very strong before I thought he was hampered a little bit by the knee, especially early in the playoffs. But those guys have a lot of basketball left in them. If the will is there, they'll find a way.
Were you convinced that Kevin would come back, or you had doubt?
No, I had some doubt. You know, hey, listen, it's a grind, and every year the players. It's amazing what a person like Kevin Garnett puts in to prepare himself for the year, and what he does day in and day out just to go out on the court. And I'm grateful that he chose to come back and play. I think a lot of it has to do with Paul and Rondo and Doc and what he believes that we can be this year. And we're glad that he's coming back to play.
Danny, back in '07, this was supposed to be a 3-year plan with Kevin Garnett, and somehow you've been able to milk it into now its 6th season. How have you been able to do that and to keep this team relevant and contenders each and every year?
Well, I don't know if it was ever a 3-year plan. I don't know whoever said the 3-year plan. I'm not surprised that Kevin is still playing at the level that he's playing. I'm not surprised that Paul's still playing at the level that he's playing. I think they have a lot of basketball left in them. I don't think they're hanging on by a thread. I think they're thriving at this stage of their career. I thought Kevin Garnett was, one of the top big men in the league last year, even changing positions. So these are guys that aren't just hanging on. I thought that at this stage of their career that we would need other players to step up, and we have had other guys. Brandon Bass had a great year for us last year, and Rondo has really stepped up. But I think that for KG to play at the level that he played at the end of last year, and Paul to play at the level he played at the end of last year, I think is surprising, and that's a credit to them and who they are.